কি জুম করতে হবে না এটা ঠিক আছে?
এটা ঠিক আছে ম্যাম।
Okay. ঠিক আছে। So up to now we have learned, especially in the first and the second lecture, we have seen that if we have seriously আচ্ছা এটা কি খুব bother করছে or is it okay?
So ma'am,
It's okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So say we have the points P and we have the point Q. So say it's x1, y1 and it's x2, y2. So we have seen that if we want to find the distance, you can do it. But now we are not interested to find the distance. We are interested to find the equation of the line. So if I just extend it, we will get the equation of the graph of the equation of the line here. And the formula we will use is called y minus y1 equal to m of x minus x1. And here m is called slope and x1, y1 is arbitrary point. Arbitrary point on the line. And this formula, it has a name. It called point slope form. Point slope form of a line. The name came because we need slope and we need point to use this equation. So you can see that the arbitrary point x1, y1, it will be given, but we need to know what is slope, or we need to know how to find the slope. So first of all, we're gonna see that. So before we see that, we need to know what the slope means. Slope means basically the angle. Oh my goodness, the angle between x-axis and the given line. So the line we are basically trying to find out, that line, if that line makes an angle with x-axis, so that line is called basically, that angle is basically called our slope. So আমাদের এখানে যেটা থাকতে পারে, we could have positive slope and negative slope. I'm not sure if you know about it or not, that the angle basically we measure, like we start from x-axis and we go in anti-clockwise direction. So আমাদের, like if you ever look at your watch, you see they basically rotate in this direction, so like this. This is called clockwise direction. So clockwise direction. If you ever find any angle, something like that, like you are calculating in clockwise direction, then the angle theta is gonna be negative here. And if you find you are counting, or you are measuring the angle in anti-clockwise direction, then the theta is gonna be positive here. Okay, so whenever you will see a line like that, you will see the angle is gonna be positive here. So theta is positive, meaning your m is gonna be positive. If you find any angle, any line like that, where the angle you are measuring in clockwise direction, so theta negative means your slope is gonna be negative. And why is that? Because m is related to tan theta. So m we can call it tan theta. So as you can see that we have positive slope and we have negative slope. And slope is the line basically, the angle basically the line makes with x-axis is called our slope. So is it clear up to now? The concept of the slope?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we need to know how to find the slope, basically which formula we can use. So like before, let's draw this horizontal line and vertical line. So তোমাদের কি মনে আছে যে আমরা যদি এইটাকে একটা নাম দেই r, What's gonna be the coordinate of R? Remember?
X2 Y1.
Y1.
X2 Y1. So the distance between E and R was X2 minus X1. This one was Y2 minus Y1. Now, if I say that M equal to tan theta, do you remember how does we call tan as? If I have a triangle, what should be tan?
Yes, ma'am. Y2 minus Y1 by X2 minus X1.
X2 minus
Exactly. Because you know tan is basically opposite divided by adjacent. আর বাংলায় যদি বলি তাহলে tan হচ্ছে নববায়ুপনী। Yeah. So this is the formula for finding the slope provided that x1 is not equal to x2. কারণ এখানে যদি আমরা x1 equal to x2 put করি, it's going to be undefined. So when x1 is not equal to x2, then this line is called non-vertical line. Non-vertical line. Because if x1 becomes x2, যদি x1 and x2 same হয়ে যায়, then if we try to draw it, the line is going to be vertical line. So any line which is parallel to y-axis is called vertical line. And for vertical line, all the x values are same. And therefore, you can show x values all are same. The y could change. So this is vertical line. So now, we conclude that this formula is true if
x1 not equal to x2.
So now what if x1 becomes x2? So if x1 equal to x2, any idea m কি হবে তাহলে?
Undefined.
Exactly. So it's gonna be undefined. So we can say for vertical line, slope is undefined. So this is another point that for vertical line, slope is undefined. And the third one, horizontal line. So now, if I draw a horizontal line is parallel to x-axis. So any line parallel to x-axis is called horizontal line. And you see for horizontal line, all the y values are same. So if I have a point here, say 1,2, here I'm going to have the point 5,2. So you see y values are the same. So this is going to be the equation of horizontal line. So that tells us that
Y
if
equals to b.
exactly what's going to be slope in this case?
Zero, ma'am.
Exactly. Because we're going to have y1 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So the slope is going to be 0. This is the third case. You can also compare it. So for vertical line, can you see the angle? The angle is 90 degree. And do you remember the value of tan 90 degree?
undefined.
And whenever we have a parallel line to x-axis, the angle is 0 there. So what is the value for tan 0?
0.
So can you see that m is 0 for horizontal line, m is undefined for a vertical line. And this is the formula if we have a non-vertical line. So that's how we calculate m. আমি যেহেতু আমাদের একটু টাইম কম, আমি আর এত মানে এখানে বলছি না, like I'm not gonna go through it, but trust me, whatever I just said is everything written here. See the formula for vertical line, the slope is gonna be undefined, m equal to tan theta, and I also mentioned that tan 90 is equal to undefined. So for vertical line, the slope is undefined. You should also write it down here that for horizontal line, slope is 0. Yeah. Well, if you check it out here, m is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So what does it mean? That if we have a point here r, x2 comma y1, So to come from P to R, you are changing, we are changing X. Similarly, to go from R to Q, we are changing Y, right? So that's why M equal to Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1 is also called average rate of change. So average rate of change means we are having change in Y direction divided by change in X direction. So I might give you a point, like 2 points, and I might ask you find the average rate of change there. So what you have to do, you basically have to find the slope using those 2 points, and then that will give you your average rate of change. So we have an example here that we have to find the slope containing the points 1, 2 and 5, minus 3. So you can see here x1 equal to 1, y1 equal to 2, x2 equal to 5 and y2 equal to minus 3. So you just plug in all the values in the formula and you are gonna get the slope is minus 5 by 4. Now if I just allocate the point here, or like the both points here quickly, this is 1, 2 and say somewhere here is 5, minus 3. Here is 5, minus 3. So if I just join them and extend it, can you see the slope is negative? It's going in clockwise direction. So that's why you can see this line has a negative slope. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So from this problem, like এখন আমাদের যেটা আছে আমাদের 4টা line আছে. We have given 4 lines. So can you please tell me what should be their slope? So what should be the slope of line 1?
Minus 5 by 3.
5 by 3.
5 by 3 actually, ma'am.
5 by 3.
Right. What about line L2?
Minus 4 by 5.
Minus 4
I
by
think it's minus 4. Just minus
Minus
4.
4.
Because x2 is 3 minus x1 is 2. So 3 minus 3 is 1. What about L3
0.
Less
and L4?
Undefined. Since it's 1 into 5.
Undefined. Because x2 minus x1 is
So
0.
চলো আমরা quickly লাইনগুলো ড্র করে ফেলি যে whatever we did is right or wrong. So 2, 3 somewhere here and minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, minus 2. So this is line L1 or line 1. So L1. Then 3 minus 1. So this is 2, 3 and 3 minus 1. So this is our L2. So you check the slope, like which is positive or negative. So this is L2. And you see for L1 the slope was positive. So we are good. For L2 the slope is negative. We got the same. Now 5, 3. So say somewhere is 5, 3. It's here. And you see it's a horizontal line. So slope is 0. We are good. And the fourth one is 2, 5. 2, 5.
Vertical line.
It's gonna be vertical line. The slope is undefined. So we are good here as well. This is L4. That's it. There is, this is very silly example that it tells us draw a graph of the line that contains the point 3, 2 and has a slope 3 by 4, right? So we have seen that slope also represents change in y divided by change in x. So এখানে আমাদের একটা পয়েন্ট দেয়া আছে, স্লোপ দেয়া আছে, আমাদেরকে আরেকটা যে কোনো আরবিটারি পয়েন্ট ফাইন্ড আউট করতে হবে. So what we can do, we start from 3, 2 and we know like 4 is change in x. So we start from 3 and then we come or we run up to 4 units. Like we add 4 with 3. That's gonna give us 7. So here the new point is 7, 2. Now we can go up by using this information that change in y is gonna be 3 units. So if we add 3 with 2, it's gonna be 2 plus 3 equal to 5. So basically our new point is gonna be 7, 5. That's how by using one point and by using the slope, we can find the another arbitrary point on our graph. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now the equation of vertical line. So we have seen it here that this one was the graph for vertical line, and we said that the x values are gonna be always same. You have to clear করে draw করতে। So equation of vertical line. Okay. So the graph basically looks like this. So this one, wherever you go, if x values are going to be always same. So let's just consider that as a. So I'm going to just a coordinate জানতে চাই, it's going to be a comma 0. Maybe the other one is going to be a comma p1, a comma p2. So the y is going to change, but x is going to be always same. And if you want to see it from the formula, we know, which is I say y minus b equal to m of x minus a. So here I consider x1, y1 as a comma b, where a and b, they are arbitrary numbers. So now we said that for vertical line, the slope is going to be undefined. So we know something divided by 0 is undefined. So I can write it as 1 by 0, x minus a. So if we do the cross multiplication, this term will go to 0. So we'll have 0 equal to x minus a. Therefore, x equal to a is the equation of vertical line. So the information we get from here, this is the equation of vertical line. A comma 0 is the x-intercept. Since it's parallel to y-axis, so no y-intercept. And for vertical line, the slope is undefined. So these are the three information basically we need to take from here. Are we doing good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's it. Then if I ask you to draw the graph of x equal to 3, you know the equation, the line is going to be vertical line. So all the x values are going to be 3, and the y value you can just choose like randomly, 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, just a random point. So that's it. Now this equation, basically for this equation we are waiting for, and I said this equation is called point slope form of a line. And in order to use this equation, you need to know the slope and you need to have or know any arbitrary point on that. So let's see the example. Find the equation of the line with the slope 4 and containing the point 1, 2. So if we do it, the slope is given as 4 and the arbitrary point x1 comma y1 is given as 1, 2, and we are supposed to find the equation of the line. So we use the formula y minus y1 equal to m of x minus x1. তোমরা একটু বলো তাহলে আমি কি সাবস্টিটিউট করব, কি লিখবো আমি ইকুয়েশনটা?
y minus
Y minus 2
equals to
plus
4
4 into
x minus 1.
Perfect. Now we simplify it. It's gonna be y minus 2 equal to 4x minus 4.
Minus 4.
It's gonna be 4x
Minus 2. Minus 2.
Plus 2.
Minus
minus 2. So this is the equation of the line. Now if I ask you to draw the graph of it, remember we can use just intercept. So from this equation, what is gonna be y-intercept?
minus 2.
minus 2
0,
0,
minus
0, minus 2.
Minus 2.
And x-intercept?
minus 1, 0.
1, 0.
half
Yes.
0.
Exactly.
না
So just join those 2 points and extend it, and you're gonna get the graph of the equation of the line. Easy. That's it. যদি কখনো মনে হয় যে আমি এটা কি ঠিক পেয়েছি কিনা ইকুয়েশনটা, the good way, the easiest way to double check it, you just substitute the value here, like the point here. যদি দেখো যে এই পয়েন্টটা ইকুয়েশনটাকে স্যাটিসফাই করছে, then you can say that yes, the equation you got is right. So you can double check. If you substitute x equal to 1 here, you're going to have 4 minus 2. So the right hand side is 2. And the y value is given as 2. So we are good. So that's it. Here the exercise is pretty simple. The slope is given, the point is given. So you follow the same procedure and you will be able to get the equation of the line. So I will go equation of the line to find out করবে and also try to draw the graph at the same time. So you basically learn two things together. Both of them are the same. So we saw vertical line. So we also should know what is horizontal line. Horizontal line. This is the graph of equation of horizontal line, and we say y equal to b is that, and we're gonna see how to find it. Sorry, this is 0, b, which is y intercept. So remember, for horizontal line, the angle is 0, so slope m equal to 0. So say the arbitrary point we consider here x1, y1 equal to a, b. So like before, we write y minus b equal to m of x minus a. So since a
is equal to 0
exactly,
and y is equal to b.
exactly. So that's how we get the equation of vertical line. And remember, whatever value of x we put, it's gonna the y value is gonna be always same. ঠিক আছে? So the masses take from here, y equal to b is the equation of horizontal line. 0, b is y intercept. X intercept not available because this is parallel to x axis, so কোনোভাবে possible না x axis এ কাট করা, and the slope m equal to 0. Got it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
আচ্ছা তাহলে আমি বলবো না, তোমরা বলো আমাকে। So it asks us find the equation of the horizontal line containing the point 3, 2. কি হবে equation?
Y is equal to 3.
Y equals to 2.
Y is equal to 2. Y is
Exactly.
equal to 2. Yes.
শোনো, এখানে ট্রিকটা হচ্ছে কি, তোমরা জানো যে একটা কোঅর্ডিনেটের এটা হচ্ছে x values আর এটা হচ্ছে y values, right? So if I ask you to find the equation of horizontal line, you know that all the y values are going to be same for the horizontal line. So just take the y values, and y value is going to be basically what is what y equal to 2. তাহলে আমি যদি বলি what's going to be the vertical line here, what's going to be the vertical line?
X.
X equals to 4.
X equals to 4.
Exactly. এক্সামে এইভাবে লিখলে হবে না, এক্সামে তো আমাকে একটু দেখাতে হবে যে ম্যাম আমি তো পারি, তাই না? আপনি তো বুঝতে হবে আমি পারি, তো এক্সামে একটু লিখে দেখাতে হবে। বাট এটা হচ্ছে জাস্ট ট্রিকটা বললাম তোমার নিজেকে জাজ করার জন্য যে তুমি আসলে যেটা করছো সেটা ঠিক আছে কিনা। আর যদি এমসিকিউ থাকে কখনো, তখন এমসিকিউতে এত কিছু না করে জাস্ট ডিরেক্টলি দেখে বলে দেওয়া যাবে। Alright, now, so এতক্ষণ আমরা করলাম কি যে we had one point given and we knew the slope, so that was easy. Then we saw how to find the equation of horizontal line, how to find the equation of vertical line, so that was easy as well. So এইটা যখন করবা vertical line এটা, remember to use m equal to 1/0 here. And if you do it, you are gonna get y plus 5 equal to 1/0 of x minus 4. So the left hand side will go to 0 if you do cross multiplication. Then you are gonna get x minus 4 equal to 0. So x is gonna be equal to 4. এইভাবে করতে হবে। এটা ভার্টিক্যাল লাইন করছিলাম আমরা। So x equal to 4. Anyway, so now the point is, what if I have only 2 points given? So economic slope ta dewa nai, we don't know the slope, but we know how to find the slope. So let's do it. So 2, 3, 4, 5. P is given as 2, 3 and Q is given as 4, 5. And we want to use the equation y minus y1 equal to m of x minus x1. এখন একটা কোশ্চেন অলওয়েজ আসে যে ম্যাম কোনটাকে আমরা x1 y1 ধরবো, কারণ এখানে দুটো পয়েন্ট আছে। ইউ ফিল ফ্রি টু গো উইথ এনি ওয়ান অফ ইট। এটাকেও x1 y1 ধরলে যে ইকুয়েশন পাবে, এটাকেও যদি x2 y2 ধরো একই ইকুয়েশনই আসবে। আমি এটা আসা উচিত, আদারওয়াইজ তো আসলে পয়েন্টটা স্যাটিসফাই করবে না ইকুয়েশনকে, রাইট? সো তোমাদের যেটা ইচ্ছে সেটাই ধরতে পারো, কোনো প্রবলেম নেই। বাট উই নিড টু নো m, and remember the formula for m equal to y2 minus y1
divided by x2 minus x1.
So what's gonna be the slope here?
1. 5 minus 3 divided by 4 minus 4.
5 minus 3 divided by 4 minus 2. আমি না মনে হচ্ছে ভুল লিখেছি। আচ্ছা, actually minus 4 by 5. Doesn't matter. আমরা একটা নতুন একটা প্রবলেম সলভ করছি, that's fine. So the slope is here 1. ঠিক আছে? So then if I substitute the value here in equation 1 from equation 1, we have y minus, so আমরা এটাকে x1 y1 বলছি। So y minus 3 equal to 1 of x minus 2, which is gonna be y equal to x minus 2 plus 3.
Plus 3.
That is y equal
Y
to
equals to x plus 1.
So if I want to graph it, this is gonna be y intercept is gonna be 0, 1, and x intercept is gonna be minus 1, 0. So that's it. And you see the slope is positive here. আচ্ছা, তাহলে এটা কি বোঝা গেছে?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
তাহলে
ma'am.
Yes,
তোমরা
ma'am.
এই প্রবলেমটা সলভ করো। So we have P and Q as minus 4, 5. দেখো তো স্লোপ কি হয় এখানে।
Minus 1 by 3.
minus 1 by 3.
Minus-
Minus 1 by
Minus
3.
1 by 3.
তাহলে আমরা কি লিখবো? y minus
5
Y minus 5.
y,
আচ্ছা,
Equals
এটাকে বলছো
to-
x1 by 1. Okay. So y minus 5 equal to minus 1 by 3
minus
1
1
by
by
3
3 into x minus
x plus 4.
x plus 4.
So let's do cross multiplication. So we are gonna have
3x
cross
minus
multiplication করা
15.
দরকার নেই, আমি এভাবে লিখি। y equal to minus 1 by 3x. আচ্ছা, cross multiplication যদি তোমাদের ইজি হয় তাহলে আমরা ওটাই করছি, no problem. So এটা write 3y minus 15 equal to minus x
Minus
plus
4.
4.
Minus 4 of
Oh, sorry, minus 4.
Minus 6 minus 4.
Minus 4. Then we will have 3y equal to minus x minus 4
Minus
plus
4 plus x.
So 3y equal to minus x plus 11.
plus 11.
But you know this one, you can also write it as y equal to minus 1 by 3x.
By 3x plus
ঠিক আছে?
Yes, ma'am.
তো সে তোমরা কিন্তু পিক
Yes, ma'am.
করেছিলে এই পয়েন্টটা, বাট লেকচার নোটে পিক করা আছে পি পয়েন্টটা, and you will see both of them are the same. You get the same equation. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you want to draw it, if you want to draw the graph, কিভাবে draw করবো আমরা এই ইকুয়েশনটা? It's gonna be x intercept.
11 by 3.
Okay, so
11 by 3 comma.
x-intercept কি 11 by 3 হবে?
No, ma'am.
Y-intercept is 11 by
Yes, y-intercept 11 by
Y
3 is
into 11 by 3.
আর x
11.
11. Yeah.
11,0.
Yes, 11,0 and 0,11 by 3. So just join it. Something like this. And you can also look at the point. Point was 2,3. So somewhere here. And minus 4,5. So maybe somewhere here. So minus 4,5 and 2,3. That's it. That's how we solve this problem, and that's how we draw the graph of it. Join a 5 minutes break. কষ্ট হয়ে গেছে?
No, ma'am.
আচ্ছা, how about আমরা এটা শেষ করে ফেলি? আমরা বেশি করবো না, জাস্ট একটা পেজ আছে, এটা শেষ করে ফেলি।
ম্যাম
Okay, ma'am.
বলো।
ম্যাম আমরা কি গ্রাফগুলো কি গ্রাফ পেপারে আঁকবো?
Oh, good question.
Very good question. কি answer
Very
করবা?
important question.
খাতায় করব। You can try to draw the graph on your paper with pen. Try to draw the graph.
ওরা বলছে এমন আসলে না যে মানে আমরা একটা যোগ বলেছি 1 ঘন্টা আগে আর 1 ঘন্টা পরে আসছে। No offense, we already answered that. You don't need to go outside to buy the graph paper. That's fine. If you have it, you can draw it. আর যদি না থাকে তুমি তোমার খাতাতেই মানে পেপারে ড্র করো। দেখো আমি নিজেও কিন্তু ফ্রি হ্যান্ড ড্র করেছি, আর আমার জন্য একটু টাফ ড্র করা, কারণ আমাকে কম্পিউটারে ড্র করতে হচ্ছে, রাইট? সো টাফ। বাট দেখো একটা জিনিস কিন্তু মেক সেন্স করছে এখানে, যে আমি এখানে লিখেছি 2,3 আর এই পাশে লিখেছি -4,5। সো ডিস্টেন্সটা কিন্তু সেম না। আমি এখানে দিয়েছি 11,0। সো আমি যখন পয়েন্টটা অ্যালোকেট করবা, জাস্ট মেক শিওর যে যেটা তুমি করছো ওটা সেন্স মেক করে। আমি যদি এখন 11,0টা এখানে দিতাম আর 11,0টা এখানে দিতাম আর এখানে ছিল 2,3, দ্যাট ডাজন্ট মেক সেন্স। সো এইটা একটু কেয়ারফুল থাকতে হবে।
ওকে ম্যাম।
নো প্রবলেম। আচ্ছা, সো হোয়াট আই ওয়াজ সেইং যে আমরা আর বেশিক্ষণ কন্টিনিউ করবো না, এটা করে শেষ করে দেন নেক্সট ক্লাসে আমরা কন্টিনিউ করবো, ঠিক আছে? Is it okay?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So the last thing we're gonna see today is called slope-intercept form of the equation of line. So এটা যখন করেছিলাম, sorry, this one. I'm very sorry. This is the equation. This one. Sorry, I was looking for this equation. This equation is called point slope because we need a point, we need a slope. And now this equation is called point slope form of the equation because here m is the slope and b is the intercept. So it is called slope intercept form of the equation. So whenever we draw any graph, we have the slope, either positive or negative, and also we have the intercept there. So here this b is called y-intercept. You know, on it, like you might see in different textbook, it's written as y equal to mx plus c. So it doesn't matter, either it's b or c, it's just a real number. So then if I give you any equation, say 5x plus 2. So what is the slope here?
5.
5.
What is the y-intercept here?
2.
2. 2.
Now, can you tell me by looking at this equation, what is the slope and what is the intercept?
The slope is
minus
Minus
1
1
by
by
3.
3 is the slope.
And y-intercept?
11 by 3.
11 by 3. Exactly. So the question could be, আমি কোশ্চেনটা এভাবে দিতে পারি Find the equation of the line containing these points, write them in slope-intercept form and graph the line. So আমি যখন বলবো যে এটাকে স্লোপ ইন্টারসেপ্ট ফর্মে লিখো তখন কিন্তু তোমাকে এইভাবে লিখে দেখাতে হবে। And now the point is যে তোমরা যখন like when you solved here, remember that you guys are comfortable in doing this cross multiplication and in this form. This is like the general form of it, but in order to make it or write it in the slope intercept form, you need to make sure all the x term, like y is basically free on the left hand side, because the equation we're going to compare is with y equal to mx plus b. So all the x term, including all the constants, are going to be on the right hand side, and the y term as a single guy is going to be on the left hand side. So that tells us যে আমি যদি একটা equation দেই, say for example 5y plus 10x equal to 25, what you have to do for the first time, you can write 5y equal to minus 10x plus 25. Then in order to make y free, like the coefficient of y is 1, I need to divide both sides by 5. So we're going to have y equal to
minus 2x plus 5.
And then you're going to write here slope m equal to minus 2 and y intercept b equal to 5. That's it. There is one example that if I have y equal to minus 2x plus 7, if I compare it with y equal to mx plus b, then I can see m equal to minus 2 and b equal to 7. Then you guys can solve this one. So we have to find the slope and the y-intercept b of the equation 2x plus 4y equal to 8. Then you have to graph the equation. So let's correlate it first. 2x plus 4y equal to 8. So our first target is gonna be to keep or to transfer all the x term on the other side. Then we're gonna make the y free. It's gonna be minus 2 by 4x plus 8 by 4. Therefore, y is gonna be minus
1 by 2
plus 2.
So you can see here, m equal to minus half
Y
and
intercept
b.
is 2.
Exactly.
Now b equals to 2.
Exactly. Now if I want to draw the graph of it, we know y-intercept is 0, 2, so I can just allocate it here. What about x-intercept?
Two comma 0.
4.
4.
4.
2 comma 0.
For finding x-intercept, you have to put y equal to 0.
4.
It's gonna be 4 comma 0.
Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be 4 comma 0. So now just join it. And that's the graph of the equation. See? We're almost done. So তোমরা just আমাকে একটু মুখে বলো follow. What's gonna be m here for this one? M and b.
Minus 1.
Half.
Minus half.
Minus half.
Minus half.
Minus half.
B
Equals to 4.
2. What about here?
2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3.
2 by 3.
2 by 3.
And b?
2.
2.
b
Minus
equals
2.
to 2.
Minus 2.
Minus
Minus 2.
here.
Minus 8.
Minus 3.
Minus 3.
4.
আচ্ছা চার্টের জন্য মনে হচ্ছে এটা একটু কনফিউজিং, এটা আমি একটু করে রাখাচ্ছি। এটা ছিল হচ্ছে minus 3y equal to minus 2x plus 6. Then you divide by minus 3 on both sides. It's gonna be positive 2 by 3, negative 2. ঠিক আছে?
Yeah.
So I think we can stop here for today. So next class, what we are gonna see, we're gonna see the general form of equation of line. We'll see how to find the equation of parallel lines and how to find the equation of perpendicular lines. That's going to be the end of the chapter of line. So later on you will see the summary of the chapter, like all the formulas we have learned from the chapter is going to be written here. So it's just for you to make it easy, it's to see at a glance the course formula you have learned here, and then we're going to have a bunch of exercises. And আমি যেটা রিকমেন্ড করবো যে তোমরা উইকেন্ডে হোক বা যখন যদি সময় পাও যখন সময় পাবে at least try to work on these exercises. Like you will see that it says plot each pair points and determine the slope containing them. যে প্রত্যেকটা পেয়ার অফ পয়েন্ট তোমরা অ্যালোকেট করো এবং সেখান থেকে তোমাদের লাইনটা পাবে তার স্লোপটা ফাইন্ড আউট করো. So you can do it. Then graph the line containing the point P and having slope M. So remember, when you get a point journey and if we also know the slope, we can find the equation of the line. And whenever you got it, whenever you get it, you just draw the graph of it. Then find the equation of the line containing the points. Like duita point there, so you have given 2 points, you have to find the equation of the line. So from here you find the slope and then you just use this equation. This is the same thing. Here it says find the slope and y-intercept of each line. প্রত্যেকটা লাইন থেকে তোমাকে হচ্ছে slope and intercept find out করতে হবে. And you can also draw the graph of it. And I think you can cover up to question 5. So find the intercepts of the graph of each equation. জানো তোমরা যে কিভাবে হচ্ছে প্রত্যেকটা intercept find out করতে হয়. Like x-intercept এর জন্য you have to put y equal to 0 and for y-intercept you have to put x equal to 0. And yeah, so if possible, try to practice up to question 5. And 6 and 7 we're gonna see after we learn this whole chapter. And the later topic is gonna be circles. This is very simple. We are just gonna learn how to derive or how to find the equation of circle. That's gonna be next lecture. So this is basically a combination of lecture 4 and 5, as you can see. But if we finish earlier, then we might also start function. But if we cannot, then I think we should be happy with this function. So আমি এটা একবারে আজকে আপলোড করে দিব. So if you guys are very interested to know what's gonna be the next lecture, you can also have a look there. Okay?